Enghouse Smart Record is a compliance, quality management, and interaction analytics solution that gives you the ability to record and monitor real-time interactions. Let's start by taking a look at the interface layout. At the top of the Smart Record interface, there are a few options, including a search feature that allows you to search call records, the Help file icon, and the User menu. The search feature allows you to search any part of the call record, including number, duration, time, comments, etc., to find a specific call record. Next to the search feature, you'll see the Help icon. This allows you to navigate using a table of contents or searching for specific words. To the right of the Help icon is the User menu. Clicking on the user name at the top, you have various options, such as sign out of Smart Record, change your password, which takes you through the standard steps that you would expect, Client Tools, which allows you to download different tools. Please note that these tools are license-based, and for more information on each of these client tools, make sure to check the Help file. The Options item allows you to make changes to the logged-in user's settings. From here, you can select the appropriate time zone and specify the preferred time format. The default option uses the time format associated with the local browser, or you can specify a 12 or 24-hour format. The Default Page item allows you to specify the default page view that is displayed when you log into Smart Record. If, for example, you prefer to view the calls in progress as your default view, you can customize it here. Calls in Progress allows you to customize how long completed calls will be visible in the Calls in Progress screen. This can either be set to refresh based on time or set to manually refresh. The Interactions option allows you to modify how you want the interactions to appear on their respective screen. The first option allows you to choose whether you want to view the subscriber phone number or the subscriber number along with any description that has been attached to the number. Below that, you can display the caller's number or the name associated with the calling number. This requires the line provider to pass on that information. The final option in User Settings is CRM Connection, where you can integrate Salesforce or Sugar CRM with Smart Record. Any changes made in the user settings will need to be saved by clicking the Save button. On the left side of the interface, we have tabs, including Interactions, Alerts, Reports, Modules, and Admin. These tabs may vary based on your permissions. To the right of these tabs, we see the Dashboard page, which is divided into panes, giving an overview of data in real time. The Calls in Progress pane displays the total number of calls in the system that are not completed, unless specified otherwise in the User menu options settings. Clicking on the pane displays the In Progress tab within Interactions. To navigate back to the dashboard, click the Home tab. The Active Call Handlers pane displays the total number of extensions with an active call. Note that users will only see information based on extensions they have access to. The Calls pane identifies the total number of completed calls for the user that is currently logged in. It will adjust accordingly when call retention parameters are met and swept from the application. Clicking on the Calls pane will take you to the Completed page of the Interactions tab. Calls in the Recycle bin displays the total number of calls pending deletion. This is typically swept from the application during weekend maintenance. The Last Week's Trend pane provides a visual display of the call history for the previous week. This is an interactive pane that displays the number of calls per day when you scroll the mouse over a point on the chart. The Total Recording Duration pane identifies the sum of all call durations that have a recording associated with them. The Dashboard option pane allows you to customize the way that dashboard panes are displayed. From the dashboard options, you can modify your refresh timer as well as specify whether a pane displays a table or graph, the date range for a pane, and the item count for each specific pane. Any changes made will need to be saved before closing the window for them to take effect. The Frequent Callers pane displays the total number of inbound calls by calling number for the most frequently called numbers. The Recent Calls pane displays the most recent calls, incoming and outgoing, by call handler. Clicking on a number will take you to the Interactions page, displaying all completed calls by that call handler ID. The call handler summary shows the maximum, average duration, and total number of calls by call handler. This pane can also be viewed as a graph, but is best viewed as a table to see the additional information like maximum and average call duration. Active Call Handlers displays the call handlers or numbers that are currently on calls and the number of the other party. Clicking on a number takes you to the Interactions page, displaying all completed calls by that specific call handler ID. The Storage pane displays the usage of audio, audio mining, message, screen, and video call storage. Calls by Location displays the total calls by each location as determined by the number plan area, otherwise known as NXX. You can drill down into specific recorded calls by clicking on the location. Calls by Category displays total calls by custom category, which are specific to the logged-in user. You can drill down into specific recorded calls by clicking on the category you wish to view. The final pane is the Calls by Tag, which shows total calls by custom tags. Unlike the Category pane, the Tag pane is set at the organization level and cannot be modified.